Hey, what's up? It's your boy James with Backyard Smoke. Today, we're going to be reviewing the brand new Weber Charcoal Heat Diffuser. And what's a review without actually cooking on it? So we're going to cook a slab of ribs and see what's up and see if this thing is really worth $100. So come on, let's unbox it. Let's put it together. Let's go. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and unbox this. The Weber Charcoal Heat Controller. Let's see what it's all about. So here we have our cone. We have the instructional manual, multiple languages, how it's used, but we'll get to that later. And I'm going to assume this is the diffuser. The ring, actually, yeah. I will say I was kind of shocked that this wasn't in one large box. I did not know it came in 4 separate parts. So hopefully it's easy to put together. So here's a good look at the stainless steel parts. It looks pretty good. Definitely not flimsy. So I like that. Go ahead and get all these out of here. It's nice, got a nice little Weber logo right here. I don't know if you can really see it, but kind of glistens. So it looks pretty simple to put together. Slide in, slide under, clips right in real easy. So that's a good thing. I hate work if I can avoid it. All right, that wasn't bad. Took a quick minute. Looks good. It just sits right on top. All right, so a couple of key points that Weber has about this product. One, it costs $100. Is it worth it? We are definitely going to find out. Weber says it can up to 7 hours of low and slow temps between 225 and 275 before having to refuel. I've never used a heat controller or any type of diffuser plate when I cooked, so I'm going to be very interested, one, in if I have to refuel, like if I'm doing a brisket for 10-12 hours, that's going to be a lot of work to take the grates off, then take this hot diffuser plate off, put it back in, filled up with charcoal. So there's no easy way to refuel like on the Weber Smoky Mountain. But I don't plan on cooking the brisket on this one. I have my Oklahoma Joes and Weber Smoky Mountains for that anyway. But I do plan on doing some nice cooks for ribs. Thank God they don't take 7 hours. So we're definitely going to go ahead and get that going today. In addition to that, it gives you 22 inches of cooking, of great cooking. So that's pretty good. I mean, it goes for the Weber 22, so I would hope it maximizes the full extent of the grate. In addition to that, you can do some searing on there. So we're going to do that a different day, but today we're going to go ahead and do ribs. I want to see how it stacks up, if the heat is even, if it's uneven, and we're going to look at the instructions, and this is what Weber says do, Weber says not do. So I'm going to show you guys where I'm going to leave this one at, and the ribs are still thawing out. Once they're ready, we're going to go ahead and cook them bad boys up, and we're going to walk them through this and see how it goes. All right, let's go outside. All right, so this is going to live here inside of my Weber 22 Mastertouch. It looks really good. Just lay it right in the middle, and boom, there you go. Bring your grate over, and it sits nicely. This is a brand new grate. Just got it in because I feel like I need a new one. So what we're going to do is, like I said, get the ribs ready, and we're going to put, we should be able to fit 2 slabs on here with no problem. I don't usually cook ribs on this grill, but we're going to do it today. I like the look. I could definitely see it living here in this pit. I do have a couple other pits here, other Weber Smoky Mountain and Oklahoma Joe. All of them had their purpose. So we're going to go ahead. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let me go ahead and prep these ribs, and we'll get to cooking. All right, so the first thing we're going to do right here is get our coals into the ring, kind of like the Weber video did. It's on the side. I think that looks good. Then we take our grill gun and get these corners lit up and let it start rolling. So one thing I can already tell is this plate sits a little low, so you'll definitely want to watch how high the coals are stacked, because I'm right on top of the coals right now. I can kind of tell. All right, we're going to christen this new grate. I mean, it's already clean and everything. We wiped it down, all that good stuff, but now it's ready to get cooked on. I'm gonna wait just a few more minutes so I can get this grate heating up nice, and then we'll go from there. I'm gonna try to cook today between 250 and 275, and we're not gonna let it do my regular style ribs. I don't really cook on my kettle as much, but we're gonna do the same way. I do not do 3, 2, 1 or whatever. I go by look and I go by feel, so we're gonna go with that. So for me, it just depends. We'll go by how it goes, but we're gonna try it out with the heat diffuser, and let me get these ribs on before yeah, All right, so the slab is on. Nothing special. Got a little bit of Hawaiian Kona coffee rub on there. We're gonna taste it out. You know, figure this is a good time to test the rub, right? I'm gonna test out some new stuff. So let's go. Starting to get a little flame over here in the corner from the wood. Don't want that. Let this come back up to temp. We'll come back and check in about an hour, see how we're doing. All right, so we out here. As you can see, it's running a lot harder than what I wanted. About an hour in, right around 340. I've come back and I've checked it a few times. Forgive me. And this thing runs kind of hot. What I'm learning is I might, you know, I might have to dial back on how many coals I put in, and that's going to be kind of figuring out. I barely got my vents open. The reason I did that is because I don't want to have to be picking this hot thing up and adding more coals. So I'm going to have to learn what the right amount is. So I don't mind. Stretch my ribs right quick. I mean, I don't mind it cooking hot and fast, especially for this. I can do ribs hot and fast all day. But the heat, as suspected, it's kind of much hotter where the coals are at. Cooler right back here. You know, no biggie. We're gonna let it cook. We're gonna let it roll, see what the final product is, and just have a good time. I'll be back here probably in about the next half hour. Might wrap these ribs up and just let these bad boys roll, and then we'll just see how this goes. All right, see y'all guys in a minute. All right, so my ribs are done. They look amazing. Look at that pullback. Oh yeah, definitely bendy. About right where I like them. So I'll let these pull, rest, and I'm gonna give you guys my review on how the charcoal diffuser went. All right. Put this here. All right, guys. So I kind of wanted to show you what happens after a cook and what we're looking at. This was about 4-hour cook, pretty hot and fast. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, how much we got after this. So let me move this out the way. This is kind of what you're gonna see. This is where the coals are at, so it's gonna be the hottest right here. I'll lift this, and this was after 4.5-hour cook. So I'll say we got about an hour left of coals and wood, and we were cooking around, unfortunately, much higher than what was recommended, 275. We were around 350, but we lived and we learned. We'll know to put a little bit less coals in and go from there. Nonetheless, still pretty good. My food got done, so no worries there. All right, so I went ahead and sliced up the ribs just to kind of show you guys how they came out. I think they came out really good. Still juicy, tender, awesome smoke ring. Tastes pretty good too. Like I said, it's a test. Nothing professional, nothing special. We're just trying to see how the charcoal basket went. So let me turn the camera around here. All right, so check it out. I did like it. Was it worth $100? That will have to depend on you and how you get down. Are there cheaper things out there? Yes. You could go to Amazon and find something pretty cool, you know, but I like that Weber came out to do this. I found it really cool and interesting. The con is probably going to be cleaning it and refilling if you don't put in enough coals. You see what we did, I put too much in the first time. I'll definitely cut back a little bit the next time to get a proper low and slow. But you know, you live and you learn when you cook with a new apparatus for the first time. Do I recommend this product? Yeah, it's just 5 stars from me. It did its job. It was easy to use. Apologies. The only other con that I have, and hold on one second. All right, it's better. The only other con that I have is that it came in 4 pieces. I get that's probably easier, so it'll ship for free, smaller packets. However, I don't have a lot of trust in the tabs. They're taking a lot of heat on them, so if you take them in and out, there's a pretty good possibility they might break. Then you're kind of out of it. So there's not one solid piece. So I recommend if you buy this, put it together one time and just leave it. Like I said, for me with multiple kettles, it's going to live in that one more than likely, since I do a lot more vortex smoking in my blue kettle anyway. So this is perfect. I'll just take the ring out whenever I don't need it. I do admit that's kind of cool because it's on the ring. You just drop it on top, so you get a heat diffuser. If you don't need it, you got a vortex. And I will do a video, do a quick stake on there with the vortex, just kind of see how it works. We probably already know, but why not test out the Weber product? We'll use Weber grates. We'll use the Weber cast iron inserts with 22 Mastertouch, and we'll see what happens. So overall, I like it. We'll definitely keep it going. I appreciate you guys checking this video out. If you got any questions or concerns, let me know. I'll do the best I can to answer them. Until next time, man, please share, subscribe, and like, and God bless you all.